guys, welcome back to our 1022 build. If you look here, we've picked up some new parts. So I have a Specter 1022 chassis. Remember from last time, this stock here is just garbage. So it's the first thing I'm replacing. I didn't want to replace it first, but it's fine. I also picked up Magpul CTR buttstock. Magpul MOE K-grip, buffer tube. This is all needed. This isn't the actual buttstock I'm going to go with in the end, but I needed a new one for a different rifle anyway, so it'll work for now. The one I want is on back order, of course. So when that comes in and becomes available, I'm going to pick that up. I'm not going to do too much filming of the actual replacing of the parts here, but I will do some unboxing. So I'm going to unbox this 1022 chassis here. Got the red color. I think it'll look nice. It's kind of a crimson red. And we've got some Allen keys, screws, all the things we're going to need in here. Here's the actual chassis. The interesting thing about this chassis is there's actually a screw that's going to go through the actual receiver here and help hold it together. So I haven't seen that on any other type of chassis for 1022s. It'll be interesting to see how well it works. Here's the front of it. Go together, screw in like that. Should look good. So this is everything that comes with the Specter Ballistics 1022 chassis. We have the chassis itself. We have these 4 Allen keys. These 2 are the same size. They're actually for this pin here that goes in the action. So this replaces the existing one. And it has these screws that secure it into the chassis back here. So it'll be interesting to see how well that works. The rest, hold the trigger on, the grip, action screw. Yeah, that's about it. I'm gonna get this put on. Okay, so here's a look at the new chassis. I have the buttstock and the grip already on. The only thing left is to get it into, or replace that, and get this pin in. Okay, so here it is. Actions in the new chassis. It's looking sleek. So the parts that were just replaced, I guess. Here's the old stock. And this is the pin that came out of the action with some dog hair on it. Yeah, really like it. It's added some weight, of course, which is nice. It'll be more accurate. These pins are kind of interesting. There's some play left right here. So depending on the actual 1022 action you have, or just 1022 style action, this chassis should fit all of them. But yeah, really like it so far. Now it's just time to go out and shoot it, see if we have any accuracy gains. Okay guys, we're back here at the range with the new 1022 build. It's been a couple days since I've built this, but it's some nice weather, so I figured I'd do this now. Over here I have a lot of different ammunitions actually. I'm going to test all these different ones. Some I've never even heard of or seen until I went online and ordered them. But it's going to be interesting. I'm not going to shoot too much of this, try and get it done. I only have about an hour of daylight left, so I'm going to shoot all these, get it done, and do a quick recap at the end. Okay guys, I'm back in the garage here. I completely ran out of daylight. I finished shooting these 18 groups with about 5 minutes to spare before sunset, so I didn't have much time to get out of there and clean up and everything. So back now in the garage, and let's see what we got. So here in the top left, we have our SK Standard Plus group is there. So it's not a very good group. I was expecting more from that SK Standard actually. It's probably one of the worst groups that were shot today. But one thing you'll notice is a lot of these groups are smaller than last time. I think the chassis has helped a lot. Our second group is RWS Rifle Match. Pretty good. Over on the top right here, we actually have RWS Rifle Match is the top middle. Top right, RWS Special Match. So I don't remember these being particularly expensive. So they're pretty good ammo. I'm gonna pick up some more of them. Although a lot of these groups today are quite good. Over here, we have Browning BPR. Not very good. Here in the middle, S&B, just standard velocity. And on the right, we have S&B rimfire Canadian match. The difference between these two is quite large actually. They almost look exactly the same, but I guess the quality difference is quite a bit there. So down here, these are some good groups. So bottom left, Lapua Polar Biathlon, pretty amazing. Down in the middle here, Lapua Biathlon Extreme. So they're both good groups. And on the bottom right, we have Lapua Exact. That group's pretty good, but the Polar Biathlon I think takes it out of the three. So on to our other sheet here. Top left, Ely Sport, which is a pretty solid group. Top middle, Ely 10X. It's a pretty good group, but for the price, it's kind of hard to justify. It should shoot better than that for being twice the price of basically all this other ammo. Top right, Ely Force. So if you remember from last time, it was one of our best groupings, and same with this. It just shoots really good groups in this gun. Down here, we have some Ely Team. In the middle, BBM, I don't even know what company this is. BBM Long Rifle, 40 grain. So pretty crappy group. Here on the right, actually, this was supposed to be this Federal, but then I realized this is just small game birdshot. So 22 small game birdshot. So I just shot another group of Ely 10X just to see what it would do. It actually had quite a bit of some flyers out here. So it didn't do well on its second group. Down here we have some pistol match, super extra, and super extra copper plated high velocity. So these groups are pretty poor as well. I think that leaves it with the Lapua being the best, and then some of the Ely up here being quite good as well. So I'm going to pick up more of this stuff. Even some of this special match from RWS is good enough. But I'm going to pick up more of the good shooting ammunition, and we'll go with that as we upgrade the gun. I'll give you another look of the new rifle here. There it is. There's the new chassis. It's a lot better today than it was a couple weeks ago. One thing to notice, the cheek weld here is way too high for this scope. I need to replace the scope anyway, but definitely something to think about is I'm going to have to get some higher risers. It was just so hard here to get my face close to it. I am going to be replacing this buttstock anyway, but it was actually really hard to shoot those groups today. Harder than even when the stock was slipping around and bouncing all over the place. This was just hard to get in on the scope. But that's one more thing to improve. For next video, I'm trying to choose between a new scope and mount here versus a new trigger. So this trigger was pretty terrible today. It was more noticeable when than when I was shooting the first time. There was just so much going on the first time, it was hard to notice how heavy a pull it was in the brake. So trying to choose next video, do I want a new scope, new trigger? I also have an Arca rail that I've ordered here for the bottom, an 8-inch Arca rail from MDT, and a bipod that's coming, but doesn't deserve a whole new video for just that alone. But anyway, thanks for watching. Have a good one.